right now we are standing on the death of our mothers, our fathers, our brothers and sisters. We have become IDPs in our own very country. These killings have persisted for years. A lot of talks have gone on. Only last year, 500,182 people were displaced. We have 21 IDP camps in Benue. These killings won't stop. Up until this moment, nothing is being done. Why? What is more crazy is the deafening silence from our leaders, the duty bearers, the people who are supposed to speak, the people who are supposed to do something. They are silent. Now we want answers. We want to know what is going on. The government has a duty to protect life and properties. If President Tinubu is overwhelmed by this insecurity in North Central, in Benue, in Plateau, in Taraba, he should step aside. He should resign. They should stop playing politics with human lives.
Please, we are calling on Mr. President to speak to us. No condolence message, nothing. Is Tinubu a mother at all? She should talk to us. What is happening?
What my eyes have seen, my mouth cannot speak. One thing I've noticed is that it seems the government don't know what is happening. Maybe because it is not in their faces yet. I don't know why back in the day, when things like this happen, the news, the media bring it to our faces. But nowadays, it's as if maybe they have paid them not to come and talk about things like this. And it's... Please, bros, let's just go.
They started opening the door from one door to another. They were with many weapons. They break the door while entering into the door, into the room. They will pour the fuel and then
Light fire.
We are hopeless. A lot of people that die in our community is unexpected.
We called all state stakeholders, but there's nothing wrong in calling it again. We called that through to TIF, and we would still go ahead and call another one. The peace process that the TIF initiated is in progress, but with this later and this mandate again, we still go ahead and call all the very major stakeholders again. Yes, sir.
Benue State is under siege. This is a pogrom of our people. A genocide is taking place. There's a war against our people. Saying that in the latest round of reprisal attacks, Mr. President, it appears as if some people are not giving you the right information. Mr. President is being misinformed and ill-advised. There is no such thing as reprisal attacks going on. Our people are under siege.
My people turned out en masse to vote for APC.
Look at tear gas, look another one. They are doing tear gas, they are shooting people. Look at, they are shooting people. Look at, we voted. That is the same person we voted. Oh my God, oh my God.
The agent of APC in that election was killed last night. The agent of APC. Yes.
My heart is heavy, terribly sad, terribly angry. But like it's become a national emergency. What's going on in my state, Benue State? I cannot wrap my head around. Man, I don't even know what to say at this point in time, because it's gonna be business as usual. I will condemn the film. This has to stop. This thing has to stop. It has to involve everybody, every stakeholder in this country, every stakeholder in Benue State. You know, it's not child's play. It's becoming ridiculous. It's annoying. How about? Come on, man. I don't even know where to start expressing my sadness, my grief, my anger, frustration for these things that keep happening over and over and over and over again. You know, every time, okay, we call on the governor, we call on the president, we call on it's how about, oh man, this thing is not funny anymore. You know, it's not funny anymore. It's gone beyond just condemning. Serious action, serious action needs to start to take place. You know, every stakeholder, we need to come together. We need to fight this last God. We just need solution B. Let's be serious with the solution. It's just.
Alright, so I am live in Yelewata in Benue State, where the attack took place yesterday that claimed the lives of over 200 persons, the Headsmen attack. Now, what my eyes have seen, my mouth cannot speak unless you will see it by yourself. So please follow me with the camera. Now, if you notice something, you can see the smoke still coming out because everywhere was burned. Please take the camera around. Now, let me show you this thing. Please. Now, these are human beings. This is a child that was burnt to ashes. This is number 4. This is 5. This is 6. Now look at the skull of this one. This is 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just in this room alone. Look at their bones. Look at their bones. Please zoom in this bone. This room again. This room again. It's another room again. Another room again. This is another place again. Please come. These are children that were massacred here, burnt to ashes here. Now, the reason why I came here, I'll go and interview some of the persons that were here, that witnessed everything, that can explain. The reason why I came is, one thing I've noticed is that it seems the government don't know what is happening. Maybe because it is not in their faces yet. I don't know why back in the day, when things like this happen, the news, the media bring it to our faces. But nowadays, it's as if maybe they have paid them not to come and talk about things like this. And it's... Please, bros, let's just go. So, please, who is that man that was here yesterday? Please, can you come? I'll still take you guys around the area so that you can see. Bros, please. Good day. My name is Very Dark One. I just came here when I heard what happened. I came here to see the situation of things, and I'm not going to lie to you. What I saw now really broke my heart.
Knowing that, okay, they have attacked them fully there, then another group was down here without the notice of the policemen. Then they started opening the door from one door to another. They were with many weapons. They break the door while entering into the room. They'll pour the fuel, and then
Light fire.
And then that is how it started. And we are hopeless. And what you have seen here now, a lot of people that die in our community is unexpected. We do not believe that such will happen in our own area, such will happen in our own town. Because we were thinking that the government is there for us. But around 10:45 p.m., there was no security to come to our aid. It is our community youth that stood up for this. We were hopeless. From 10:45 p.m. it started. Then it was around 2 o'clock. These people give did what they want to do.
And they left.
They left.
Did you people manage to even exchange or fight anyone, or even take one as well? As they are buying your people, you fighting them. But did you manage to even take the life of anyone of them?
Yeah, the youth tried a lot. What they would have.
No, none of them.
None of them. But what I mean is,
they tried their best to defend the town.
From there, the security came. When they see the policemen, sincerely, we need to appreciate the policemen. Because if not for the policemen, this town would have been down now. What you would have seen here would have been a mess.
Okay, let me go around the place because I saw a lot of places that are burnt.
Yes.
So please, let's go together.
Very dark.
I saw the amount of people. There that were killed. Yeah. Even here too. How many people do you say was killed there? 40 people. 40. Yeah.
Yes.
40 persons. Yeah. How many?
This is where they were right now. This is the place.
It is painful. It is a time of sorrow for our people. More so that this is not the first time, and particularly painful because the venue, the place where this occurred is one that ordinarily we would think is protected. I say this because Yelwata is a border town between Benue and Nasarawa State. And at that border town, there is a military checkpoint that has been there for at least 5 years. This military checkpoint is populated with not less than 15 soldiers, I think headed by a captain or thereabout. I'm not specific, I don't know the exact rank of the officer in charge, but there is a permanent feature of the Nigerian army located in Yelwata. So it becomes difficult to understand how these attacks could go on between 10 to 11 p.m. midnight and last for hours all the way to the early mornings without any intervention by this very formation that is right at the doorstep of Yelwata. Dr. Bati, if you move from Nasarawa State to Benue, Yelwata is on the road. It is not a village, maybe a kilometer. No, it is directly on the road. It's one of those villages where the Catholic church is by the road, the primary school is by the road, the market is by the road, and everything is by the road. And if you look at the pictures, for the houses that were burnt, broken down, and killed, and the people that were killed inside those houses, you could simply look at them in their rooms and then take the camera all the way back to the road. It's difficult to understand, and for us in Guma local government, we're in a state of shock and perhaps feeling like orphans, feeling abandoned by those who have the responsibility to protect and safeguard the lives of our people and their properties. Now, we have a situation where a few weeks ago when these same killings happened in Daudu and a couple of other places in Agan, Mr. President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had directed that the Chief of Army Staff should relocate to Benue State and resolve this matter. I can tell you that, yes, the Army chieftain got to Benue State, met with his officers, because Benue State hosts two army formations. There is the Nigerian Army School of Engineering, and then there is the 72 Special Forces Battalion. All of them are in North Bank. Agan, the village that was attacked a week or 2 weeks ago, is 200 meters away from the fence of the 72 Special Forces Battalion. Now, when the military chieftain got to Makurdi, he met with his people, and in awaiting his arrival, stakeholders had been put together. The Tortiv, the Ochidoma, religious leaders, chairmen and youths, people of thought, and all stakeholders in the security sector were assembled at Government House so that they will have an interaction. I tell you, the man did not spend a minute with them. After meeting with his army, meeting with one or two other peoples, and meeting with the governor, he simply left. We don't know whether he was still in Benue. We don't know whether he returned to Abuja. But all we know is that for the Totif and the Ochidoma and the first-class chiefs that came from all the local governments that are affected by this violence, the man did not meet with them. And then you have a situation where we understand that perhaps the army acts on orders. But how can you not act when there are gunshots right on your doorstep? It creates situations for us. Now, for yesterday, the protest that happened in Makurdi, it was one of those times that you sit and you wish that you were around to be part of that outing, because that is the only way the people can express the angst and the emotion that has built in them to witness these kind of things. But again, the way everything happened and eventually got a little bit disrupted and all of that, we are at least hopeful and grateful that we had the opportunity to come out and express ourselves.
Use the opportunity very quickly to thank His Eminence, the Pontiff, the Pope, for even responding quicker than our president and our governor to the event that happened, to the massacre of our people. And I want to use the opportunity to inform the international public, the Vatican, the well-meaning people all over the world that Benue State is under siege. This is a pogrom of our people. A genocide is taking place. There's a war against our people. And Mr. President, I want to use this opportunity to emphasize the fact that there's a war against people in a part of your country. Let me say that yesterday, there's an age-old adage, even in several cultures, that you cannot beat people up and stop, or cannot beat a child up and stop the child from crying. When our people cried out, when we embarked upon our legitimate constitutional duty to protest, we were confronted with tear gas, with scores of personnel who from nowhere came out, who are not able to confront these killers but are able to confront protesters. We saw helicopters hovering over protesters, helicopters that we did not see go to Yelwata and intercept the people. So we are concerned about what is happening. Some of us have waited and have given the president, the governor, the benefit of doubt to intervene. But after 2 years, we cannot keep quiet anymore, including those who were declared as representatives of the people. 2 years later, and nothing seems to be happening. I have to point out immediately now what was shocking and of a concern to me in the statement made by Mr. President. And let me quote very clearly. Mr. President, first of all, mentioned that he has asked that an implementation of his earlier directive, meaning he gave an initial directive that apparently was not followed. He has to now give a follow-up directive. That is one. Number two, he is saying that in the latest round of reprisal attacks, Mr. President, it appears as if some people are not giving you the right information. Mr. President is being misinformed and ill-advised. There is no such thing as reprisal attacks going on. Our people are under siege. Mr. President asked the governor to convene reconciliation meetings and dialogue among warring communities, warring parties. Those are the words used by Bayo Onanuga. And then seek harmonious existence between farmers, herders, and communities. I'm aware that there seems to be a lot of sycophancy in the country right now. So, Mr. President, with all due respect, if you need to be told the truth, you can ask us, the people. Some of us can come and tell you what is actually going on. You can liaise with our governor. I believe he should be honest enough to tell you the truth. There's no such thing as reprisal attacks. If you say seek harmonious relationship and have reconciliation meetings, that means, Mr. President, you know who has attacked us. That means the governor knows who has attacked us and he's supposed to call them together for a meeting? Okay. Is that what is being told? Because that is what I deduce from that statement. And that, I believe, is disingenuous to the situation. There is no such thing as reprisal attacks, I'll repeat for the umpteenth time. These are premeditated, unprovoked attacks against the people. I know that recently, Mieti Allah made a public statement claiming that one of their members was killed and that 1,000 of their cows or so were rustled. Immediately I heard that, I knew that something like this was going to happen. And I wonder where our security agents are. Where is the intelligence when they do not know? It is always reactive and not proactive. And when it happened, I said, this is exactly what I knew would happen. Because maybe this is the wrong narrative that Mr. President is being fed. The question is, in Naka, in Gwe West Local Government, in Aondana, how many Makban members were killed? Yes, I can. How many cows were rustled? Okay.
Yes, sir. We had called the all state stakeholders, but there's nothing wrong in calling it again. We called that through the TOTIF, and we would still go ahead and call another one. The peace process that the TOTIF initiated is in progress, but with this later and this mandate again, we still go ahead and call all the very major stakeholders again. Yes, sir. We will. All right, so I thank you so very much for your time and above all for all the support you give us. We appreciate on behalf of the people of the state, sir. Thank you, Your Excellency.
I am protesting because right now we are standing on the death of our mothers, our fathers, our brothers and sisters. We have become IDPs in our own very country. These killings have persisted for years. A lot of talks have gone on. Only last year, 500,182 people were displaced. We have 21 IDP cars in Benue. These killings won't stop. Up until this moment, nothing is being done. Why? What is more crazy is the deafening silence from our leaders, the duty bearers, the people who are supposed to speak, the people who are supposed to do something. They are silent. Now we want answers. We want to know what is going on. The government has a duty to protect life and properties. If President Tinubu is overwhelmed by this insecurity in North Central, in Benue, in Plateau, in Taraba, he should step aside. He should resign. They should stop playing politics with human lives. President Tinubu understands what democracy means. We need to stay alive. We want to just live. Right now, we are pleading for our lives. Look at what is happening. Look at the humanitarian situation in the state. Look at how it's affecting economy. Yesterday, I saw people being maltreated, women and children crying by the roadside because they've had to flee from their communities. A woman woke up in this community. Her children, 5 children and mother were lynched.
Yesterday, over 200 people were killed in their sleep. What kind of a thing is this? And Mr. President is quiet. The governor is quiet. These people are not asking for political alphabet. They are just killing people in their sleep. We are farmers. We are an agrarian state. What are we going to do with the people that are just roaming the streets? Please, we are calling on Mr. President to speak to us. No condolence message, nothing. Is Tinubu a mother at all? She should talk to us. What is happening? He cannot depend on people that are trying to be politically correct. He reads the news, he sees the news, he watch Arise, he watch channels. Please, we are sending a strong message. We are going to stay here till Mr. President will speak to us. That is what we are going to say. Am I speaking the minds of Benue people? That is what we are doing here.
So, as you can see, the deputy governor of Benue State came, and we refuse that he will not talk. Let them go and do their worst. Unless the SGF and governor will come, nobody's going to listen to anyone. Nobody's going to listen to anyone. So that's the governor going there shamelessly. As you can see, they are throwing tear gas. Did you see? They are throwing tear gas. Did you see that? They are throwing tear gas. Look at, they are throwing tear gas. Look at, they are throwing tear gas. Did you see that? See? Did you see? They are throwing tear gas. Did you see that? Did you see? They are throwing tear gas. Throwing tear gas. Look at that. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see? Did you see that? Did you see that? They are throwing tear gas. They are throwing tear gas. Oh my God! Did you see? Did you see? They are throwing tear gas. They are throwing. They are throwing tear gas. Did you see that? Look at. Oh my God! I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. They are throwing tear gas. Look at tear gas. Look at another one. They are throwing tear gas. They are shooting people. Look at, they are shooting people. Look at. We voted. That is the same person we voted. Oh my God. Oh my God. We will go back. We will go back. Oh Jesus. Oh. Stop. No. You push it. They are throwing tear gas.